So yeah, go for it again. Big smiles. Energy.
Energy. Okay.
Make them think this is the best thing that they've ever seen and they want to get to know you because you're cool.
Oh dear. Okay.
Keep the laughter in. Go now.
Okay. Hello, my name is Helen. I'm 21 years old. I'm currently at Oxford University studying physiology and psychology. I'm totally deaf. Welcome to my world. When I was 19 months old, just 4 hours after this photo was taken, I became suddenly very ill with meningitis. My hearing was destroyed. My world became silent. Even the most powerful hearing aids that made sounds so loud that you would deafen a hearing person were useless. I heard nothing at all. My only chance of regaining hearing and having my own voice was a cochlear implant. This was brand new technology at the time and a risk, but I had nothing to lose. I was 3 years old when I had the surgery to insert the implant. In case of sounds striking the ear, they pass through the canal to the eardrum. From there, the sound waves are mechanically transmitted to the inner ear and amplified. In the inner ear, you can find the cochlea. The cochlea consists of 3 different canals. The middle canal is the organ of hearing and consists of sensitive hair cells. The hair cells can be stimulated electrically and forward the signal to the nerves and then onto the brain. In most cases of deafness, the hearing nerve still remains functional, but the hair cells have been damaged or even lost. In a cochlear implant system, sound enters a microphone and travels to an external mini-computer called a sound processor. The sound is processed and converted into digital information. This digital information is sent over a transmitter antenna to the surgically implanted part of the system. The implant will turn the sound information into electrical signals that travel down to an electrode array inserted into the tiny inner ear, or cochlea. The electrodes directly stimulate the auditory nerve, sending sound information to the brain. Bypassing the damaged inner ear, the cochlear implant provides an entirely new mechanism for hearing. Oxford University is proving to be a gateway to a whole new life. However, the cochlear implant has a hard time coping with the rigours of academia in the vast lane that is study at Oxford. There are only 22 electrodes in the cochlear implant to replace function that was originally taken care of by 30,000 hair cells. This means that the amount of information that can be decoded and transmitted to the brain is severely reduced. As a result, the auditory input the cochlear implant provides is very impoverished. Take the example of a lecture. This is what you hear.
On the left side of space.
This is the auditory input that cochlear implant provides me. My brain has to work overtime to fill in the gaps so that I can understand the complex information the lecturer is conveying. So much of my brain processing power is used in just keeping up with the lecture, I cannot take my own notes. As a result, I require note-taker support. I have an electronic note-taker who provides a transcript of what the lecturer is saying as she is saying it. This means that my brain does not have to work quite so hard to fill in the gaps. I also have a summary note-taker who writes the notes that I am unable to write for myself. My implant has even more difficulty going down the pub. This is what you hear.
Those two measures I see are very natural, whereas
this is what I hear. key problem is the background noise. The cochlear implant is unable to filter the sound so that I can hear what I want. Instead, I am bombarded by all the sound. In this situation, I feel useless, because all I can do is watch people's lips move. Although I am skilled at lip reading, it is not possible to understand every word. At Oxford, I am part of the university dance sport team and compete several times a year. The way that the implant interprets music is also different from what you would hear. This is what you hear. This is what the cochlear implant provides me. But through dancing, I can bring the music to life. I have danced all my life. It's my happy place, where I can forget any cares and just lose myself in the dance. Background noise can be a real issue at dance competitions.
Me and Henry and the more experienced dancers can bump your marks up, and the Cambridge will bump it down so we can win, but I don't know. I don't think I'm very happy with it. I'll be very happy with whatever they say. I think it is, at the end of the day, unfortunately, going to have to hang around quite a lot.
My parents use sign language to communicate with me whenever background noise makes hearing difficult. I sometimes choose to use sign language too, especially when I meet up with my deaf friends. I can switch off my implant and just relax, without worrying about missing what is being said. This world of silence is my sanctuary. It is a relief sometimes to retreat into it. When the cochlear implant was first introduced, critics feared that it would produce a generation of half-breeds who did not belong to the deaf world because they could hear, but did not belong to the hearing world either because they could not hear well enough. I live in two worlds, the world of silence and the world of synthetic sound. But I can enter these worlds with ease, and I can choose when to hear and when to be in silence. Some people would say that this is a gift, and I agree. It is a dream come true to be at Oxford University. Here, in this place, my two worlds of silence and sound have fused into one. I am not a half-breed, I am complete.